Welcome back to the Mickelson Racing Channel, folks. Today we're going to talk to you about some future plans for the channel and for the Caprice. So as you guys know, the Caprice was totaled a short time ago, and that's very unfortunate, but we're working through it. Insurance did total it out and salvaged it, or whatever you want to say. We did end up buying it back for the channel. So we did get an insurance payout on the deal, and then we had to give a portion of that back to insurance, and in exchange for that we get to keep the car. Now the downside of that is we have to send the title in and it has to be salvaged out. Apparently that's a per year thing, which I don't really understand, but it is what it is. So we're gonna have to send the title in and get it salvaged, but before we can do that, it has to be fixed. And then after we get it fixed, we have to take it to a shop and have it recertified for the road. Obviously this car is, well, it's not bad. It's pretty well drivable. You can check all that stuff out in the last video. I'm not going to go over it here. But it drives, it runs. Mechanically, it's solid. It steers. The wheels are pigeon-toed. But check all that out in the last video. You'll get a good idea what's going on. So anyway, in order to get it back on the road, we have to buy the parts, fix it, take it to a shop, have them certify it for the road. Then we have to send that certificate in with the clean title to the state, and then the state will issue me, a salvage title for the car, and then we are okay to put insurance back on it and then drive it on the road. I guess that's just the way that this state does things, North Dakota. We got a letter in the mail, multiples from the state and from the insurance company, letting us know what's going on. So that's how we get it back on the road. We are going to fix it. The Caprice is not going to die here. We enjoy the car, and I know you guys of the channel also really enjoy the car, so I just couldn't let it go. It is it's now a tool for the channel, and it's going to stick around. So now here are some plans for the car. We bought everything we need to fix it except for a front fender, but I believe I have one coming either tomorrow, Monday, or Tuesday. I think one will be in works, so that is good news. We got a headlight, we got tie rods, lower control arms, steering components, inner fender has been bought, O2 bungs for the header. That wasn't part of the accident, I remember it popped out of there. And some other stuff. So that's very exciting. The Caprice can be back on the road, and soon. Well, let's get into the even more exciting stuff. Are you ready for this? We are going to Sick Week. If you guys don't know what Sick Week is, this is going to be the first year for that event, and 2022 is going to be that year. It takes place in Florida. We're taking off from Bradenton, and then I think we're going to Orlando, and then to Gainesville, then to South Georgia Motorsports Park, and then back to Bradenton. I think it's like 200 miles a day, so I think we're in the 800 to 1,000 mile driving range. This is a drag and drive event. If you guys aren't familiar with those, it's just like Drag Week or Rocky Mountain Race Week. It's very similar. This is put on by Tom Bailey, and the event sold out in 3 minutes when we signed up, but we got in. What's on the schedule? Well, for the next 6 weeks, I am still in college. In 6 weeks, I will be graduating college. I'm a late graduate. I'm in my late 20s, very late 20s. But we're really excited for that, because that'll free up, 20 plus hours a week of my time to then dedicate to this channel. And that's kind of the goal for that. We're gonna make some moves as far as that goes. So in 6 weeks, December 17th is when we're done, and we'll be able to make some bigger moves with the channel and get that stuff going. Part of that kickoff is going to be with Sick Week. I think that's going to be our first really big event of the 2022 season, and the first big event of the channel, in my opinion. So that's going to be very exciting with that. So we're going to get Caprice fixed. We're going to get it licensed back on the road, and then we're going to tow the car 1,800 miles down to Sick Weeks. And the reason we're towing it instead of driving it, yeah, this thing would make it, no problem. I'm not worried about that at all whatsoever. But in the event that we break during the racing portion, breaking something that we can't fix right away. Axles, we can slap an axle in this thing. It's not a big deal. But if there's something we do, like a transmission, you know, I don't know, something that we're not ready and prepared to do, well, we want to be able to tow it home, and so that's what we're going to do. Tow it down there, and that'll make things easier. I guess that's the gist of it, really. We're really excited about going to Sick Week, like super excited. It's going to be a vacation in the sense that we're going to Florida in the heart of North Dakota winter. February, it's cold, it's snowy. It's just not that nice here. You know, it's going to be negative, whatever, 20 degrees, I'm sure, during that week. So in the sense of being somewhere warm, it will be like a vacation. Now, however, Sick Week or any drag and drive event is not that much of a vacation, because you're racing your car at a track, driving your race car to the next track, and then racing at that track, and you're doing that consecutively for 5 days. And so that's kind of the challenge of it, is you have to keep your car in race condition. You're competing for a title during the race competition portion, and then you also have to keep it reliable enough to drive 200-300 miles in between each track each day. And you have to carry your tools in the car, you have to carry your luggage in the car, you have to carry your racing slicks or whatever wheels and tires you're going to run in the car. And nobody else from the event can help you, only you and your passenger, so me and my girlfriend for that time period. And it's an endurance as much as it is a competition. So if you can race against yourself and finish the week, I think that's a win in itself. However, if you can race in competition and finish the week and then somehow get a title of some sort, that's really where the pride is going to show. So as far as performance for the Caprice, I'm not going to change anything for Sick Week. I am going to add a line lock, most likely. They do make a bolt-in kit actually for the G8 with prefab brake lines and all that stuff, so that would be kind of nice. I would like to get a line lock so I'm not burning up my ZL1 Brembos that are on the back of this car, and it's really hard on the pads and the rotors and stuff when you do that, so a line lock would be nice. I really want an LSA car. I really want a positive displacement car, or any sort of forced induction actually would be great. I'm not that much of a turbo guy. I'll say that as yet. I'm not that much of a turbo guy yet. I may be, not sure, but I've really got an inkling to go for a positive displacement blower car. Now the LSA, I like that because of commonality, OEM reliability, and there's lots of support for that platform. I won't say it's inexpensive anymore, because really it's not. You can get a 2650 kit for like 7,500 bucks, and you can get an LSA kit for I think 6,000 bucks, maybe 5,500. Those are off-the-shelf kits, so really the LSA is not that much cheaper than the 2650 kit anymore. There are some options, the 2300 and stuff like that, and then of course you go with Pro Charger, Vortec, Torque Storm, other stuff like that, but they don't make the torque that I'm looking for with the centrifugal supercharger type deal, and they need a lot of converter to get up on there. So we're probably just going to go, if we go this route, we're just going to go with a stock ZL1 type converter and then an LSA positive displacement. But that's kind of my question for you guys, I think, is it worth going with the LSA? We've got 2.5 months to get prepared for this, and by the time I'm done with college, I'm going to have 5 weeks, 6 weeks to prepare for this race, and that's where the bulk of this work is going to happen, just because I dedicate so much of my time right now to schoolwork, homework, and projects, and whatnot. And plus I work my full-time job, which is 45 to 50 hours a week there. So really my time is very precious, and how I allocate and manage that time is pretty crucial to how all this operates. Yeah, so we are considering going LSA. I haven't made up my mind on that. Going LSA by Sick Week is going to be a task. Getting the supercharger, getting it here, the logistics of that, applying it to the car, installing it, all that stuff, getting all the right parts, making sure fitment is good, all that stuff is going to be time in itself, and then we have to take it somewhere to get a tune. And getting scheduled for a tune and getting a tune in and getting a good reliable tune right before a race, you know, that's debatable on if that's probably the best route to go or not. So I don't want to promise an LSA because I'm not. I'm flat out, guys, I'm not going to promise an LSA by the time sick week happens, although we are interested in doing something like that. So that's really all I got to say. This was really just a talking video, not much to do with starting up the car or working on anything like that. I just want to let you guys in on a little bit of the future of the channel. I want to make sure you guys are involved as we are, because we're making these videos for you guys, and so we want to make sure that you guys are watching and promoting the channel as much as you guys want to, because we make content for you. You guys have to enjoy it, and you guys have to like what we're putting out. So that's why I'm involving you in this. I'm telling you stuff about my life so you guys can understand all the reasons behind what we're doing. So we're super excited about Sick Week. I am beyond ecstatic about Sick Week. I'm really excited for that. I can't put into words how excited I am. I really don't show emotion that much, but I'm really excited about it. My girlfriend is excited to be going to Florida. I'm not sure how excited she's going to be about working so hard and racing on our entire vacation, and we will be giving up a lot of vacation from our workplace to do this, which is going to take away from the traveling part in the back half of the year, but I think it's worth the sacrifice to be part of such a great event. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Zeus thanks you for tuning in. He's a good fella. Nope, spotted a rabbit or something. We don't know what's going on. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe right here in the corner of this video to make sure that we can make it to Sick Week and promote good videos for you during that time frame. All right, see you next week on the Mickelson Racing Channel. Peace.